And greetings everyone, welcome back. We're going to speak to Victor. I think I've seen him a few times around here. There he is. Should probably take off my special glasses here. Kind of annoying to see all those blue outlines in a residential area. Anyway, let's see. We should join forces and fight the Skyants together. Or at least don't sucker punch us while we're fighting them.
We should join forces and fight the Skyants together.
The Skyants? Oh, you mean the foreign interlopers? Why should we fight them? Let them run amok. Let them cripple the other factions. It only helps our sacred mission.
Humanity will be wiped out.
Ha! You don't understand our sacred mission.
I wonder if he would have reacted the same if we had actually joined the Morgans. I do, just not a huge fan of the destruction of mankind is all. Maybe you didn't explain it clearly enough. You're wasting my damn time. You lunatic. Yeah, I understand. They kind of welcome death, but we're talking about the destruction of all of humankind here.
I do. Just not a huge fan of the destruction of mankind is all.
I suggest reconsidering your stance before it's too late. We must destroy the heretics, wipe them out. Punishment will be swift and just, for we relieve them of their suffering. We will purge the diseased growths.
Replacing our species with another doesn't strike me as the best way to achieve your mission. The Skyants will destroy humanity, yeah, but Magellan will still be populated.
I take your point, but there is no viable alternative. We Morcons won't bleed to protect humanity. It is our duty to eradicate our species in the name of balance.
But the Skyants will be here long after us. Doesn't sound very balanced to me.
All right, I'll humor you. If you have all the answers, what would your plan be? How would you stop the Skyans from conquering the planet?
There is a new power in Caracas. One that will fight the Skyans. Yeah, that's us.
There's a new power at Caracas. One that'll take the fight to the Skyans.
And how exactly do you know this?
I'm sort of in contact with them. But they need support. Without it, they'll fail for sure.
I would like to say I admire the ambition, but in truth, I'm underwhelmed. You're talking about the Berserkers, yes? A disillusioned rabble stuck in the past. They think creation is something to be valued. They are perhaps the greatest heretics on all Magellan. They must be eradicated.
I'm not talking about the Berserkers. This is a new community. One that's only starting to affect things.
Well, who are they? How many men do they have? Where are they based? What are they planning?
I'll gladly tell you. As soon as you promise not to stab me in the back.
Huh. Before I even consider taking you seriously, this power needs to prove itself. Is it remotely capable of fighting the Skyans? Let's see, shall we? The Skyans have begun to deploy their troops across Magellan.
Uh-oh. I've seen that
They're
thing.
occupying strategic points all over the world. It seems the interlopers intend to use the old world infinite sky structures for their own ends. But this is irrelevant right now. If this new power is capable of defeating the Skyans, then, and only then, do we have anything further to discuss.
Fair enough. Can I assume you'll hold your fire long enough for them to deal with the Skyans?
Very well. We'll wait. For now. But be warned. This power needs to demonstrate its effectiveness soon. We won't delay for long.
That's just not normal.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to faction matters.
The infection. I'd already forgotten about it again. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
Faction work for Victor entails a lot of standing around. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to mark that quest on the map because I... Come on, where'd you go? And you're done. All right. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Where was that thing? Its structure. It was already dead, I guess. Okay. I'm going to mark it on the map because it, you know, you can still reason that the Morcons have intelligence where those agitators and curators are positioned, so it's not, yeah, too big of a stretch to have that stuff up on the radar. Again, I keep going on and on about it, but I do like the fact that we've been able to do most, I think well over 90% of the quests I've been able to just figure out without a waypoint.
Hostile creatures with low IQ detected in area.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You know, it does stand to reason with the whole sci-fi setting going on that you wouldn't be able to get information displayed on your radar like that. But the problem is that in ELEX I it was a lot of kind of magically gathered information. It wasn't, you couldn't really figure any way how Jax actually got to know the position of certain things. They just showed up on your radar. You could just toggle them on, even though it didn't make sense. At least in this game, I think we've only had recently with the the bounty quests. Those were kind of hampered by the positions of the quest markers. Are kind of magical in a way. There's not really any any way you could have gotten those quest markers. I'm gonna put on nothing because we might get attacked. Alright. There we go. Alright, come on. Come on. Attack Crony. There you go. Now we're gonna backstab. Or not. Ow. There we go. Oh, those are bad. Two for one? Well, those aren't too bad. Until they get their ranged weapons out. I think last episode those curators killed me with 2 hits with their ranged weapons. It's getting kind of heavy. Ooh, he actually had 3 attacks there. Right into it. Ooh. He died by poisoning. And a kick in the nuts. Good measure. Once again, fighting a group of enemies is actually possible in ELEX II. It was not in 1. Fighting groups was horrible. There you go. Pretty sure we have enough to make some new ones. Kind of curious what it'll... Thing is, I think those scythes need a lot of stats to wield. Maybe we have enough, I don't know. And I think we've pretty much outgrown the swords already. So we have to prove to the Morcons that the 6th power is able to fight. To fight off a group of Skyans. And the thing is, we're doing it all by ourselves. Here we are proving that we have an army. By going at it alone. Yeah, there's another one. Come on, I need all the things. Kick. Second one.
The Skyans are tampering with equipment from the old world. Who knows what they'll do if we don't put a stop to them.
Yep. We kind of knew already. The animation has stopped though. So we should be regenerating health. Let's keep an eye on it. Cool. Well, they have a dead Morcon here. Although he might have been there the entire game. But you could reason...
New location detected. Thompsontown, Caracas.
Okay. Seems like this time they wanted to bug the old ruins. These Skyan neural networks have got me thinking. How efficient are they, really?
Analysis scheduled on location of control node chips.
Okay, let's dig up that rubble. For science.
Sensor range sufficient to avoid direct contact.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need to get your hands dirty.
Current loadout does not...
Doesn't include hands, yeah. I know.
Sure, let's go.
Good. Then let's get straight to it. We'll find your chips.
Acknowledged. Speculation. Enemy aware of current chip recovery operation.
Yeah? You think?
Increased deployment of enemy forces in relevant areas.
We can handle it.
Can we?
Damn it. Dawkins should be helping me get over my infection. Instead, I'm giving my all for the 6th power. Ugh. Let's go.
Following, Commander.
Right into it. Oh, out of stamina. Ow. Moist. Fetch me musket. Nope. Kicking in nuts.
Control node chips found and eliminated.
And? Any other news?
Speculation. Skyan computational technology modeled on humanoid brain. Data exchange between living brain and former technology highly possible.
So we could hook a human brain directly to the machines?
Analysis. Skyan lifeforms similar to humans. Brain power approximately equivalent.
You know, that makes sense. They don't seem that alien to me. There's something very human about their behavior. I'd be very interested in knowing who's controlling these neural networks. Did they actually incorporate living beings into their systems and formers to control them? Or do they still depend on artificial algorithms and consoles, control them manually like we do?
Information insufficient for accurate extrapolation.
Then we look for more data. Report back once you find more chips.
Initiating search algorithm. Terrain unstable. Recommend caution.
Okay, so I think it was last episode that I mentioned that I read a Steam review that said that basically all companions were crap except for Crony. I'm not saying I agree, but I'll say that I think I understand why that person would say that. Because Crony's quest is kind of the only one that has relevance to the main plot, I think. Well, mostly. What was Kaya doing? I don't even remember. She got emotional and went away for a while. Yeah, but I don't know. Let's go back. I think we should maybe get 40. There was something locked behind 40 intelligence, wasn't there? Cunning, no. Yeah. Second tier chemistry. Which, I mean, we could get it, although I don't. Second tier doesn't really do much, and but I am curious just how far the third tier is. Although I'd be surprised if it was like 45, because then we could get 3 pretty easily. But if it's like 50, or 55 or 60, yeah. Let's get 40, why not? That reminds me, I have a potion. 2 potions. Oh, we already had 1 intelligence. Oh, okay. Wasted. It's fine. Taking off my glasses. Seems kind of silly to wear sunglasses in here. The Skyans at the Infinite Sky structures have been dealt with.
The Skyans at the Infinite Sky structures have been dealt with.
Mm-hmm.
Is that so? Unexpected. And this new force of yours is responsible?
Yeah, more or less.
I've been investigating this force. They reside in the Bastion here in Caracas and call themselves the Sixth Power, correct? Awfully presumptuous name for a mob of heathens struggling to survive. I cannot fathom how they overpowered the Skyans. I assume you played a role in this. Well?
It's not about individuals, nothing to do with me. That's none of your effing business. It's not about individuals, I guess.
It's not about individuals.
Just as I thought. Interesting. So, I assume you want me to agree to a temporary truce with your force?
It'd benefit everyone.
Well, fortunately for you, the Morcons don't have the resources to fight on multiple fronts simultaneously. We also need time to regroup after our recent activities. If you want to avoid tensions escalating early, I suggest you set a few things straight with your people in the Bastion.
So what are your conditions for the non-aggression pact?
So what are your conditions for a non-aggression pact with the Sixth Power?
First, you must take charge of the faction. I don't trust you yet, but recent events have shown you have strength and guile, and I can respect that.
That all?
You will also report all of the Sixth Power's activities to me. And just so we're clear, I have very skilled informants.
Yeah, I noticed.
Play with an open hand. I want to see your cards at all times. If I believe you're hiding anything, your little band of misfits will find itself right to the top of my to-eradicate list. Clear? So, what is the situation up there?
I guess we'll agree, but at the same time you just said you don't really have the manpower to spare, so who are you to threaten us? Or me? Here's my report about the activities. Yeah, and also the funny thing is, he says, "I don't trust you yet." Well, we didn't have too much to.
I sense you're reluctant to report the Sixth Power.
No, I will. He'd probably say the same thing, even if we hadn't been doing so much for the Morcons.
Okay, here's my report about the Sixth Power's activities.
Go on.
We need to work on bolstering the Bastion's defenses. There's a personal matter I have to deal with, related to Dark Elix and the Skyant's DNA fragments. Could take a while. The Sixth Power is a pioneering force, but it's nowhere near ready to take on the Skyants. I keep checking in with the leaders, making sure everything's going smoothly. There's also the little matter of the non-aggression pact with the Morcons. We can't risk you stabbing us in the back.
Interesting. Very interesting. I look forward to your next report. Of course, my agents will verify all this before I make any decisions.
Okay. Okay, so that's been dealt with. Let's head to the fort, and because we need to see about Fox. Though he might not be here actually. Are we meant to go to the fort for that? Kaya, Nasty, Fox. Fox was often taken captive by the Berserkers, yeah. Probably holding him at the fort, yeah, probably. Do you know anything?
Keep walking.
Okay. Oh, I just remembered there is one quest actually that I forgot to do in chapter 1. There is a berserker somewhere that wants to kill a troll.
Just forget it.
And I hadn't gone back to him. Where would they keep people? I think in the upper district, right? Maybe I could ask Fenris about it. Oh wait, is this one called Fenris? I think it is. Some of these kind of high-ranking faction people kind of have similar names. Is this Fenris? Yeah.
I'm busy. Come back later if you need something.
I do need something. I'm allowed in here. So, in the old days, when this was still outlaw territory, they had people locked up in little cages around here, I think. Maybe we should just ask Rat. Although at the same time, maybe he's not up here because you might not be able to go up here if you have not done the Berserker quests. Nope. Yeah, makes sense. But still, kind of annoying that Fenris doesn't Doesn't address it. Oh, he's still alive.
And
What?
the weapon. Butter knife. Or whatever you're calling it. Did you bloody it yet?
Thing is, yeah. We haven't used it yet. We're not gonna. And the thing is, we have better weapons already. But it's incredible.
It's incredible. It's like a demon.
Ha! Told you. Feels good to have forged that thing. To get it out in the world, I'm sure it'll serve you well. Well, I just had to see how you were getting along with it. But I gotta get back now. Be seeing you.
Ooh, the inside of his
Hey, lads.
mouth was gold.
You hear what happened?
Or yellow.
No.
Freakish. Yeah, the insides of NPCs' mouths are a bit odd in this game, because they don't have, for one, they don't have tongues.
I heard they all died.
Come on, I've been up and down this place so many times. Where would they hold somebody like Fox? Or who would know about it?
Alright, my friends. What were you able to find out?
Oh, hang on.
Hitch visited Chloe's with lots of different people at different times, so that doesn't tell us anything. But if I had to guess, I'd say it was Stryker.
I have to check something. Okay, yeah. Nope.
Me too. He smokes, drinks, and likes to fight. And I observed him taking some notes.
Excellent. That may be the deciding clue. But how do we access his notes?
I got it, boss. His notebook.
Only it's no use to us. Or has one of you learned to read since we last tried? No problem. We'll decode it in no time at all. You know, it's not polite to eavesdrop.
No idea what you're talking about. I just happened to be standing here. You were loud.
I just happened to be standing here and you were loud.
You stood there a little too long for your interest to be purely incidental. Whether you like it or not, you are now a part of our investigations. My friends and I would therefore take it as a kindness if you would do us a favor.
Of course.
Of course. How can I help?
May I please ask you to share the contents of this document with me?
And why do you want to know what it says?
We are certain that the gate guard Stryker is responsible for some inconveniences for which we have been unfairly blamed.
And you think there's a clue in this notebook?
That is correct. Therefore, I ask that you direct your attention to the document I handed you. Take all the time you need.
Alright. That should be in the log. Help diary message. Child's journal, no. Striker's notebook. Hank gave me some random junk. It looks valuable. Curtis, 50 shards. Evelyn, payment in kind, but she disappeared. I'm sure she'll come back. Austin, dead. Nothing left to get. Hitch is still refusing to participate. Alcohol didn't convince him. He even socked me in the face. I left him a surprise in his hut. Ah, yep. So yeah. Stryker is the mystery number 2 man.
About Stryker's notebook.
Yes?
It says that Stryker left a surprise in his hut.
It says that Stryker left a surprise in Hitch's hut.
Ah, the evidence we needed. Finally, the case is solved. Only, well,
What now?
please share the results of our investigation with Fenris. Then we will no longer suffer the unfounded slander we have been faced with.
Alright.
Alright then.
Perfect. Please, don't delay. We will wait for your return.
I can kind of understand why they would ask me. I mean, they're kids. They wouldn't, they don't really need to ask them why.
Really think so?
Yes, I really think so. I can imagine it would be pretty fun to just come up with banter for people to say around town. Just think of some stuff to say. You should really look at this.
You should take a look at this.
Oh? Show me. This is outrageous! Is it not enough that respectable citizens are being fleeced? Now the guards are fighting amongst themselves as well! As if we don't already have enough problems. And don't get me started on the invaders. Thanks for letting me know.
Pretend children did not help. Nothing to do with
I
me.
had nothing to do with it. Some kids figured it out.
Children? How?
Seems they were tired of people accusing them.
I see. I heard they were being blamed for the mess in the residential district. Good to know they had nothing to do with it. One concern chalked off my list. I'll have to think of an appropriate reward. But I need to take care of something else first. I can't just allow the guards to do whatever they want.
What are you gonna do about it?
I have a few ideas. But don't worry, it's not your problem. Tell the children they should come to see me later. They've earned a personal thank you.
Okay. Whoa. We're okay. Gotta watch out. We might run into Kaya there. Is she actually there? Let's check. Shark. No. Is she back at the bastion? Mira, Bully, Falk. I'll have a chat with one of the guards if we have to.
About Stryker's notebook.
Yes?
I gave the notebook to Fenris.
You were the first adult we've met who was actually useful. Nuh-uh. Scrappy always gives us nice stuff. Psst. How did he react?
You'll find out soon enough. He wants you to go see him.
Fenris wants to speak to us?
Don't worry. He just wants to thank you.
We might get candy!
But I want a toy instead. Petra, Bobby, please don't get distracted. Thank you very much for helping us. Here, have this, in case you are ever in need of help.
Chloe designed the card for us. It turned out great.
But we have taken up enough of your time. Until we meet again.
Ha. Let's have a look. Business card. The three sleuths. We won't take just any case. First detective, Justin Bones. Second detective, Petra Crawl. Research and records, Barbie and Bruce. Our tin can telephone hotline is available 24/7. That's another thing actually that you could nitpick about. Again, this is not Earth, but apparently they do use hours, they do use 24 hours a day, and they do use 7 days in a week. Although, generally, I think that is probably the best choice. best choice in situations like this. It's kind of annoying if if fantasy settings actually
Somebody stole from Rat.
I heard. And I
yeah,
guess
that's
it's your
still going
job
on
to
and on
find
about
what
it.
was stolen.
Yeah, us and some others. We were hoping you could help. I mean, you solved the propaganda problem.
Not on my...
Hey, you.
Oh.
You're the one who helped Wolf take down all that propaganda stuff, right?
And you were right, right?
Right. What's it to you?
We're looking for a stolen book. Thought you might have an idea how to find it.
We couldn't arrest the outlaws. What does the propaganda have to do with the book? Why would you say that? We couldn't arrest the outlaws.
What does the propaganda have to do with a book?
Oh, I
can't
remember.
answer that. It's top secret. We didn't really think you'd be able to help us.
What you're doing now is pretty much all you can do. Ask around.
We couldn't arrest the outlaws, meaning that we sent Wolf, or what was his name? He just said it and I forgot. I have a note somewhere, but it doesn't matter. I sent him on the wrong track. I defended Yasma. I have no idea where they could be holding Fox. Maybe down... No. Well, could be. Let's have a chat.
She's an incredible woman, don't you think?
Yeah, but I'd like to know where she actually is. What is a dead wet looker doing here?
Some women are real pieces of shit, you know?
I guess.
Go away. Busy.
Yeah, kind of odd that Kaya doesn't seem to be showing up on the map. Because that's Crony. Maybe you just have to walk around Bastion. She might be there, actually. That's Nira. Gardok. You'd be like somewhere in between here. Fox, I mean. No. I'm trying to remember if I saw like a penitentiary or something like it somewhere around here. Oh.
You wanted to talk to us?
Don't be shy. You should be proud of yourselves. The camp is a little bit safer because of you.
It was an honor, Mr. Fenris.
And have you thought about a reward I could give you for your excellent service?
A dog.
No, a magnifying glass. Then we can burn things.
Well, how about I appoint you my personal guards? All you have to do is carry on keeping watch over the camp. I can't be everywhere, so you can be my extra eyes and ears.
Yes, please.
Way better than burning things. I accept your offer, on behalf of myself and my colleagues here.
Then it is done. And of course, my guards get extra rations. Eat all you want.
How gracious of you.
Justin's on a diet.
That's a lie! Take it back!
Hey now, my guards can't fight each other. Don't forget that.
We won't. See you later.
Bye.
See ya.
Alright. Pretty fun.
I can't say it any plainer than that.
Somebody stole from Rat, broke into his treasury.
Oh.
Know anything about it?
Seems there's a lot of fingers pointing my way all of a sudden. First it's that fella about the propaganda, now it's this. All I do all day is stand at my anvil. Ever seen me do anything else? I'm breaking my back for our troops, and you still show up and accuse me of being involved in this shit. I don't know anything, damn it.
Look, we didn't really suspect you. Just heard that Wolf had some questions. Great. So what do we do now?
What we always do. Patrol. Maybe find something important.
Whatever you do, leave me out of it.
See you later.
Well, I don't believe it.
All right.
You sure?
Let's see. I could probably...
I hope we don't run out of supplies.
We've been running around for so long now.
Nobody listens to me.
What?
It makes me
Huh?
feel really bad.
Really?
Is that right?
Hang on, then we can just turn it off again.
Well, I don't know.
We just
You should have just
we
kept
came
your
from
mouth
there.
shut.
And I totally ran past him. But that can happen. Oh, yeah, hang on. Back in the, or he's somewhere in here. Aha. Actually, in ELEX I, you could go down into the silo here. There was like a basement where they made the Big Bang bomb. So I thought maybe he's down there, but well, here he is. Yeah. Kind of easy to miss, I guess.
Well, aren't you looking comfortable?
Can't complain. Nice furniture, beautiful view. Every 2 years or so, someone comes and plays cards with me.
So, need me to bust you out of here?
Yeah, well, if you do that, you're just gonna get into shitloads of trouble yourself.
What are they accusing you of?
What aren't they? That I sold the Mana Shrine. That the Albs' war against the Free People was my fault. Oh, and oh yeah, one more to tack on there, that I called the guys from the Purple Towers down to destroy us all.
Seriously, though, who did you upset to get thrown into this place?
Leave it, Jax. You've already done enough for me.
Come on.
Come on. Spit it out.
All right. If you must know, it's Ulf. My father. He's one of the warlords here, and he's not exactly proud of me. He's the one behind all this.
Warlord Ulf is your father. Well, that explains why you get passed around the fort like a hot potato.
Yeah, well, it's complicated. Ulf doesn't exactly want word to get out.
What, that you're his son? Surely anyone with any kind of power already knows that.
Yeah, well, knowing it and blabbing about it in public are two different things. And that particular piece of gossip is a little too hot for most, so they tend to keep their mouths shut.
Wait a minute. So your father's the one keeping you locked up here?
Well, that almost sounds nice. It's a lot worse than that. He wants me to rot in jail.
It's hard to believe.
That's hard to believe. How does he explain it to the other warlords?
Beats the hell out of me. I'm just telling you what he said.
I'll talk to Kaya about it when I see her.
She can't stop my father from being an asshole.
Maybe not, but she can stop you from rotting away in this dump for the next few years.
Huh. Well, it's worth a try.
You don't seem to like your father all that much.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it. A little less polite one is that I hate him.
I see. Any particular reason?
He killed my mother when I was a kid. That good enough for you?
Really? What happened?
The story is that they were out hunting. Pretty far from here, somewhere south of the Thompson Town ruins.
In Caracas?
That's right. Some wild animals caught their scent, and they tore my mother to pieces while my father watched.
How do you know?
He told me himself. But it doesn't make any sense. I mean, you've seen the guy. He's a giant. There's no way animals could take him. I never believed that, not for a second. He killed her himself. No doubt in my mind.
What makes you so sure?
Ask him about it. Look in his eyes and you'll see. Now, if you don't mind, I'll go back to counting stalks of straw. Maybe try to make a little friend out of them. Off you go. You know where to find me when you're done.
Alright. And he, Ulf, is right here. So let's have a chat. Why are you letting Fox rot away in jail?
Why are you letting Fox rot away in jail?
Excuse me? Who the hell are you to be questioning my authority?
What did the poor kid do to make his own father treat him like that?
That poor kid is getting the punishment he deserves for his insolent behavior. He's my son, and I know what's best for him. End of discussion.
Fox said something about his mother. He said that she...
Quiet! Not one more word, you hear? It's none of your damn business. His mother was killed in Thompson Town by a pack of wild animals. Vicious predators. And that is the end of it. We just have to live with that. Me and my son. Now leave me alone. You must have something you should be doing.
What have you got in those barrels?
I was there when we laid the foundations of Goliath and Edon. Those were the good old days, let me tell you. So you better show me some respect, or you'll be meeting my Danya, and you won't like it.
Something...
I was there. So you...
Something's off about this. What's really happening south of Thompson Town? It's been a while, but maybe I'll find another clue there.
Thing is, I don't know where Thompson Town is. South of Thompson Town. Maybe we have a... No. Okay. Oh. Guess we'll have to go look for something around here then. Question is, should we do that right now? I think we may as well. Yeah, let's go. Then we could go there eventually. If we find anything.
High
Or not.
probability of collapse.
Hello.
They used to call me the Iron Lady. Can you imagine that? They don't call me that anymore.
So what should I call you?
I'm Danya. I'm a Morcon, as you can see. And, yeah, I'm a long way from home. I should stay in the grotto. But I'm drawn to this place, you know? Sentimental fool that I am.
Wait, you said your name was Danya?
Yeah.
It is. You don't believe me?
No, it's just, I know a warlord who calls his weapon Danya.
It's a strange world.
So why are you here?
I come here to mourn. It was here. This is where my child was taken from me. So many years ago now. He was taken by wild animals, you know. Gone in an instant. He had no chance.
Wait, I've heard that story. About this place before. The child. Your child. Is his name Fox?
Fox? No. My little boy's name was Forrester. A strong, earthy name, given to him by a proud father. He was so young, you know?
Now we
Was
know.
his father a berserker warlord called Ulf?
What? How could you have known that?
Listen, this will be a shock, but your son wasn't killed or taken. He's alive, Danya. Ulf's been lying to you.
Stop! Why would you say that? It's impossible.
Ulf lied to you both. He told your son that you were dragged off by predators. Fox thinks you're dead, just like you think he was killed.
Ulf, why would he do something so cruel?
He's a proud berserker warlord, and you're a Morcon. I suppose he couldn't reconcile that with his principles.
No, it can't be.
I'm afraid it is. Your son, though, has grown up to be a fine young man. And he calls himself Fox now, not Forrester. I guess so he's not reminded of this story.
My boy, where is he? I have to see him.
In a place that'll be difficult for you to get to. But I can get him out of there.
Would you do that for me? Will you help me, stranger?
Of course. Go to the Bastion at Caracas. I'll get your boy back with you soon.
I warn you, if this is a trick, if you're trying to con me...
What do I have to gain by making this up? Look at me. I'm telling you the truth. Go to the Bastion, Iron Lady. I'll bring your son to you.
Thank you, stranger. Thank you.
Alright. Taking this knife. And a gold plate. And the moonshine and lamp. Well, that was something. Had a bit of sentimental music going there. I've been here. There's something. Stamina. What are we all eating? Oh. Guess this is a quest for something. Unclaimed goods. Wait, why do I...
Hey, you! It's you again!
Oh, I remember that guy.
Oh, this fucking guy again. What now?
Same as always. Elexit. What else? And I want it now.
You just won't fucking stop, will you?
No. So what's it gonna be? Cough up the money.
Sure.
Here, take this, you poor bastard. Don't make me cry.
That isn't enough.
You're not getting any more. Fuck off before you make me mad.
Too little to live on and too much to die for.
Quit whining and get a job, you bum.
Ah, shut up, asshole.
Well, that's Smurloff for you, I guess. Have we been in this humble abode? Guess not. No, I don't need to sit down on the sofa. Old flyer. Infinite Skies, yeah, we read that. We have picked up quite a lot of goblets. And honestly, I don't recall the last time I actually saw one in real life. A goblet. It's not really a thing. This is the shelf where I keep my goblet. I don't know. Maybe it's normal for some people. None that I know of. Oh. Yeah, I remember this bit. Last time we were here, I kinda went away because they were too powerful. Still pretty tough if they get a jump on me, but that's true for most things, still. Sometimes we get the drop on them. Okay, so somewhere around here there might actually be a troll. Whoa, 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 whoa. So yeah, actually, something I just remembered. Last episode I talked about, I would kind of be interested in replaying a bit of Oblivion, because I've not played that game in years. And I don't have, I don't know, I have, at the same time, kind of not too fond of memories of it, but at the same time I did play it a lot when I was younger. Around the time when it came out. Well, a little bit afterwards. Because I did not have a PC that could run it when it initially released, but I did like a couple of years later, and then I played quite a lot of it, although it was still, but it didn't really matter. I think I just turned the difficulty all the way down, because at that time I had a hard time wrapping my head around RPG systems. I just didn't understand them back then. Or at least I think that was it. I also remember contracting vampirism, and the quest for it was absolutely ridiculous. So I spent basically the whole game as a vampire and just ran my way through the main quest as a vampire. But yeah, whenever I think of Oblivion, I think of, well, if you want to play it, you have to mod it. And then I might boot up a video about modding. And then I kind of lose interest. But yeah, I was watching a playthrough of someone that did quite a minimal modded version, kind of some unofficial patches and whatnot. Then it's doable, but that doesn't seem like a whole lot of fun, because yeah, that game really needs a few good mods on it before it actually is fun to play, I think, from what I remember. And I also watched a video of someone that did like a pretty heavily modded version of it, which looked great and probably plays great because it has a different, like, it has an actual XP system built in. But I'm sure that's a standalone mod, but it was kind of part of this compilation that's kind of meant to be this ultimate Oblivion mod list and whatnot. But it actually states in the description that it takes probably well over 5 hours to get it up and running. So like, yeah. And even still, the thing was, I was watching those videos of the guy playing, and he said, well, I spent 3 days modding it to get it to work. So he had to actually start over at one point because he did something wrong. But even still, while playing, there was still like a heap of issues with it. It wasn't, you know. So yeah, I'm kind of, even though you might have the urge for something sometime.
Probability of human survival acceptable.
Well, that's good to know. Sometimes you're just like, well, maybe I should just forget it. Alright, let's go see about this troll hunting.
Troll hunting is right up my alley.
Whoa, really? All right. Nice to know there's still folk with real stones around these parts. Time's a-wasting. It's hobbling around here somewhere, just waiting for us to track it down. Just say the word and we'll head out.
Alright.
Let's track down that monster.
Now you're talking. Let's go get his ass.
Alright, it is actually a quest.
You've got guts, man. I like it.
I'm thinking I should wear my headgear, but at the same time I think it doesn't matter. I think he one-shots us anyway, but let's, for the sake of it, there we go. And we look handsome.
You know, the pansies I usually run with would be pissing their pants by now.
Whoa, are you drunk?
Let's pick up the pace. I'm ready to kick that monster's ass.
I'm running as fast as you, pal. There he is. A troll.
Another beast.
There we go. If we can backstab him.
What a clusterfuck.
Hang on, hang on.
Okay.
Whoop, sorry. Oh crap, no. look away. And our guy's just standing there. Ow. Our headgear might have saved us there. Will he actually acknowledge it?
What a cluster!
Troll is dead.
Your fucked up troll is dead.
You know, to be honest, I'm a little disappointed. I thought we'd have a real fight on our hands.
It wasn't exactly the most dangerous troll I've ever encountered.
Well, I guess we'll just have to find a tougher beast to take down. Anyway, nice work, my man. I'm sure I'll see you around here again soon. When I do, we'll find ourselves a real monster and whoop its fucking ass. Be seeing you.
Okay.
Okay, so the quest was not completed.
Brave hunters always have my deepest respect.
Oh, I think its voice changed there. Gold. Okay, so we should probably go back to the fort. Or not. Should we actually talk to somebody about it? Can we mention it to Ulf? Or Wolf? Okay, let's see what happens.
I know the whole story about Danya. Your history with her.
How dare you, you little wretch!
The guilt you're harboring. Towards both of them. It makes you treat your son like shit. Vox's mother is a Morcon, and she's still alive. You couldn't bear for the truth to come out, so you lied to your son his entire life. I mean, it really would be a stain on your reputation. A proud leader of the Berserkers, with a Morcon.
Silence! Not so damn loud.
Like I thought. This was meant to stay shrouded in secrecy forever, wasn't it? That ends now. Vox is staying with me. You will stop persecuting him.
You little shit. What the hell gives you the right to meddle in my affairs?
Vox is a free man. Unless you'd rather we talk this over in front of the other warlords.
Fine. Have it your way. Now get away from here. I have nothing more to say to you.
So why? I guess maybe he locked him up because he was afraid that if he went wandering around he'd find his mom at some point? I don't know.
Where have you been? Ugh, I was starting to think you'd forgotten me.
Got some good news.
Got some good news.
If it's today's special, I'm not interested. It's almost always animal lips. Ugh, I mean, have you tried that filth? Cruel and unusual, I'm telling you.
What? No, I went to Thompson Town.
Oh, that, right. And what did you find?
Your mother. I found your mother.
Oh, really? Really? Is she a funny skeleton or the scary kind?
I'm not joking. She's alive. Your father's been lying to you all this time.
All right. Yep. I totally believe you.
It's impossible to have a serious conversation with you.
Okay, you're not making any sense. Should I be worried about you? I'm worried.
Just can it, will you? I'll give you the short version. Your mother's alive. She's in the Bastion right now. I told her to meet you there.
Bullshit. I don't believe a word of it.
All right then. You want some proof? Your mother's name is Danya. They used to call her the Iron Lady. The Berserkers probably called her that because she's a Morcon.
How do you know that? Okay, never mind, keep going.
I know your name, Fox. Your real name. The one your mother gave you.
That's supposed to be funny?
No, Forrester. I'm being serious. Your mother's alive. She's alive and well, and she wants to meet you in the Bastion.
But, wait. That would mean that...
I know. So, let's see what I can do about getting you out of here.
Don't bother. I can take care of that all by myself.
Just wait a second.
Let him try and stop me.
Huh. Must have been pretty convincing.
Is he gonna run all the way to the Bastion? We just follow him. Oh. Guess he's done running. Anything to say?
You know what? Just hold that thought. I'm gonna be right here, not listening.
Let's see if he shows up here. I can finally take off that mask. Oh, yep.
Listen, I have another request for you. I'd like to get my eyes on some of the Berserkers' strategic plans.
That's not at all surprising. You got any idea where you might find plans like that?
There's a group of Berserkers roaming around somewhere near the Tavar Fort. We should take a closer look. By the way, your behavior right now is a little strange for someone like you, don't you think?
Yeah. I should really do something about these blackouts. I'll take care of them when there's time.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, I should probably send Crony away. My guess is if we get close to anyone, they'll... Okay, there's Danya. I guess Fox isn't here yet.
How could Ulf have done this to us?
Is he on the map? I don't see him. I guess he'll show up at some point. Well, we could help Nera with her thing. But I'll do that next time. For now, it's been... I've been going on long enough, I think. So, yeah. Things are piling up again. Getting quests left and right. Well, not really right.
Shit.
Well, you said it. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time, and farewell for now.